following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by Brothers Market, Community National Bank, Midwest Chiropractic Center, S&S Auto Body, The White Birch Agency Realty Executives, Physical Therapy Solutions, First State Bank and Trust, the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission, and Wizard of Paws. It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by Brothers Market, Community National Bank, Midwest Chiropractic Center, S&S Auto Body, The White Birch Agency Realty Executives, Physical Therapy Solutions, First State Bank and Trust, the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission, and Wizard of Paws. It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader sub-state playoff matchups between the Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Bishop Miege Stags. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by White Birch Properties Realty Executives. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house. Their team is ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-915-0451. And we are live on site here at Bishop Miege High School, home of the Stags. Dylan Funk here along with my handy-dandy cameraman, Dennis Drennan, a.k.a. Grandpa Funk. He goes by many different names, but overall he is just a great man. Thanks again, partner, for being here with me tonight. We are ready to bring you the second game of a very busy week for Tonganoxie High School and sub-state action. About 48 hours earlier, we were here watching the Tonganoxie Lady Chieftains take on the Bishop Miege Stags. They fell up a little bit short that night, bringing it into their season. Again, it was a great season for the Lady Chieftains, but nevertheless, we are here tonight, and the boys are ready to take a stab at it as they are getting ready to take on the Bishop Miege Stags. We are approaching 11 minutes left here in pregame. We're going to take one little quick break here, and when we come back, I'll kind of give you the backgrounds of both teams, how their seasons have gone, and how we ended up here. So you're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at White Birch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at White Birch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Tonight's coverage of Chieftain Athletics is presented by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you. As an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. And again, we are back here in the high school auditorium on site at Bishop Miege High School, home of the Stags. Dylan Funk here, bringing you tonight's coverage of Round 2 sub-state playoff basketball between your Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Bishop Miege Stags. Let's dive right into it. How did both teams get here tonight? We'll go ahead and start with our opponents tonight. It's the Bishop Miege Stags. And just like any other year, it has been dominant, led by head coach Rick Zeich of. And okay, there we go. Led by head coach Rick Zeich, they come off a 18-1 regular season. Their sole loss becoming a week from tonight when Tongi was playing Lansing and getting beat there. Bishop Miege suffered their first loss of the season as well. But other than that, it has been absolutely perfect for Bishop Miege. In typical Stags fashion, they have a squad that is full of talent. There's a couple of D1 prospects here, and I'm looking at them warming up down here, and I'll just kind of run down the roster. Tonganoxie are definitely going to have their hands full tonight with this talent, as there's a couple of players on here that are 6'7", there's a couple of 6'4s, and then just when you think that's bad enough, they got a 6'9" junior and then a 7'3", yes, a 7'3" senior manning the post down low. So Heston Robbins and Dallas Bond and company are going to be having their hands full down on the blocks tonight. Now we flip over the script to the Tonganoxie Chieftains as we see them out on the court warming up right now, having a very historic regular season under Coach Phil Jones this year. 14-4 overall record. And with that record, it was good enough to clinch their first league title in 35 years at Tonganoxie High School. All led by a very talented senior class, and also coming off a sub-state victory on Tuesday. Last time we saw these boys play on Tonganoxie Sports Live Air as they faced Eudora in the first round of sub-state action. It was the third time that Tonga and Eudora have met, and it played like it as Tonganoxie squeaked out a victory that night, 37-36 over the Cardinals. Now granted, Eudora hit a kind of a garbage time three-pointer as time was expiring, so it goes down as a 1-point win for the Chieftains when really it was a 4-point win. But nevertheless, 1 point or 4 points, the Chieftains find themselves here tonight in the home of the Miege Stags, and they're looking to take down the juggernaut. Do you believe in the story of David and Goliath? We're going to see it play out live tonight. We're going to take one more quick break here, and we'll be right back with pregame introductions and all of that good jazz. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
With the First State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC. Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawsgrooming.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. That's why they are continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie, like Blast Ball, Safe Sitter, Summer Theater, and more. Registration is now open for baseball and softball until April 2nd. For more information or to get registered, go to tongirec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
Community-minded, community-strong. That's what you get with Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. A small-town feel with the best banking services, including great options on loans, checking and saving accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. At Community National Bank, people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. To learn more, check us out on Facebook at Community National Bank KS or visit communitynationalbank.net. Go Chieftains!
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at S&SAutoandBody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Thanks to the support of our sponsors, Tonganoxie Sports Live is proud to provide tonight's coverage of Chieftain Athletics free of charge. If you enjoy our broadcast and would like to show your support, please go to www.tonganoxiesportslive.com/donate and make a contribution. Thank you to all of our sponsors, fans, coaches, administrators, and most importantly, our student athletes for making this season possible. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and never miss a broadcast by subscribing at youtube.com/Tonganoxie Sports Live. And just a reminder, folks, for tonight's sub-state playoff game, if you want a clip of the latest big play, you can always text THS to 816-406-0051 at any point of the game. Tonganoxie Sports Live has partnered with Easy Relic to give our viewers a chance to capture every moment of every game. Get every highlight sent right to your phone by texting THS to 816-406-0051. And the best thing about it all, it's free. To learn more, go to www.tonganoxiesportslive.com/EZ. Both teams now coming out of the halftime locker room. Chieftains taking the floor and met with an applause from the Chieftain fans and parents in attendance tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half away from getting this game underway. Sub-state playoff action, round 2. Again, this past Tuesday, Tonganoxie coming out victorious 37-36 against Eudora, while Miege was back at home, and as they played host to the 4-seed Baldwin, the number 1 seed Stags steamrolled 83-25 over the Bulldogs, thus setting up tonight's matchup and maybe some potential bad blood, as some of our folks might remember if you watched Tonganoxie Sports Live coverage of football. These two teams met in the playoffs in Miege ended Tongi's season. Tonganoxie looking to avoid that same fate tonight. I'll go ahead and turn it over to the PA announcer for National Anthem and starting lineups, and we'll be right back with the start of the game.
You are requested to participate in a good spirit of sportsmanship, cheering on your school in a positive way. At this time, I will make you aware of the various exits. The main exit is located at the south end of the gym under the balcony. The other exits are located at the north end at either side of the stage. In case of an emergency, please listen to the A4 instructions. As you watch this game tonight, be thankful we have the proper number of officials on the crew. We are not so fortunate at the sub-varsity level and even worse at the youth games. We are short officials and the problem is getting worse. You can make a difference, so please consider becoming an official to get back to the game. For more information, visit callthegame.com or speak with our athletic director. We ask that all in attendance tonight follow proper social distancing and masking procedures. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. At this time, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. First for the visiting Chieftains, 6'3" senior, number 4, Blake Miege. 6'4" senior, number 5, Michigan Robbins. 6' junior, number 13, Andrew Wilson. 6'3" senior, number 15, Dallas Vaughn. And 5'8" senior, number 25, Riley Beach. Head coach for the Chieftains, Phil Jones. Now for the Miege Stags. 6'7" junior, forward number 0, Taj Manning. 6'3" junior, guard number 1, Christian Bowen Webb. 6' junior, guard number 2, Xavier Hall. 6'1" senior, guard number 3, Harrison Broadus. And 6'9" junior, forward number 25, Mark Mitchell Jr. Head coach for Miege, Rick Zeke. Good luck to both teams tonight.
All right, and just like that, we are ready to go here at Bishop Miege High School as Tonganoxie is going to receive the opening possession. Chieftains going with their original starting 5 that they've had all season. Poggi, Robbins, Wilson, Bond, followed up by Riley Beach. And then for the Stags, they're rolling out with Manning, Bowen Webb, Hall, Broadus, and the 6'9" junior, Mark Mitchell Jr. The greatest challenge that the Chieftains have faced all season long. It's coming their way right now. David versus Goliath starts now. And just like that, Wilson will inbound it to Beach, and we are officially on our way. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Chieftains looking to draw first blood here. Get up early on Bishop Miege. And one of the challenges that Coach Jones, I'm sure that he's had to face this season, is telling his team that you got to forget how big of a juggernaut this team is. You just got to treat them like any other opponent. No matter how daunting the challenge might be, the Chieftains are definitely up for it tonight. Chieftains swinging the ball around, trying to find an open look. Good sticky defense from Miege to start. There's Wilson that has it. He's going to hand it off to Poggi, taking the screen, giving it back to Beach. Beach now faking the give. Had an opening for a second, but picked up his dribble. Now he gets it back, and Broadus is right at his face. Now it's Wilson as he's guarded by Bowen Webb. Bond up top, takes the dribble, immediately met by the 6'9" Mitchell Jr. Beach thinks about taking the shot. Great job about dragging that pivot foot as we are already over a minute on this opening possession for the Chieftains. They would love to end with some points here. Both benches giving their team an applaud. Good offense possession by the Chieftains, good defense by the Stags. Beach now looking to change that. Bond swinging it to Robbins. Robbins now trying to drive, going up and gets rejected. That was Taj Manning that came swooping in and swatting it out of bounds. Chieftains will get a second chance. We are already almost a minute and a half into this game, and the Chieftains have had it this whole entire time. Poggi bounced past to Robbins, swinging it now to Beach, looking for help, trying to give it down low to Robbins, and Manning intercepted it. Coming back the other way are the Stags, and the layup is good for Xavier Hall. And Bishop Miege draws first blood in a matter of seconds. Chieftains now looking to answer here. Wilson going to give it up to Poggi, setting up the offense. Now giving it to Bond. Giving it to Poggi, swinging it around. Now trying to go back inside, and another steal for Manning. And a quick little travel here. Harrison Broadus right in front of the Chieftain bench. Just couldn't quite get his footing underneath him. That goes down as a turnover for the Stags. Beach trying to shake off the defense from Hall, giving it to Poggi. Chieftains have tried to work it down inside, and it's been picked off twice by Manning. Here's Robbins, guarded by Manning. Getting it down inside the Bond. Mitchell's right there, trying to put up something, and the tall 6'9" frame of Mitchell not allowing it, but Poggi drives and count it! Blake Poggi finally finding the open lane for the Chieftains, taking it all the way and looking to finish the three-point play. And an eruption from the Chieftain fans, and Tonganoxie has the lead. Fast pace comes Miege the other way. This is their first offensive possession, not off a turnover. This is Hall that has it. Chieftains sticking in his zone defense, swinging it around. Jump shot is up and too strong for Bowen Webb, but a good rebound by Mitchell. Bowen Webb again, no good, rebounded by Poggi. Chieftains now looking to extend their lead. Riley Beach stepping up the offense, giving it far side to Wilson. Bounce pass up top to Bond. Now Beach giving it to Wilson. He pulls the trigger from three. Can't quite finish. And Bond looking to save it. And they're going to say last touch by Dallas Bond, and it'll be Bishop Miege basketball. Mitchell Jr. as he inbounds it to Broadus, and he brings it across the timeline. Near side to Hall. Now down inside to Manning. Chieftains now looking to trap him. He's able to get it back out. Now Mitchell, the southpaw jumper, no good. Rebounded by Heston Robbins. Robbins trying to get work down low, but Mitchell Jr. is just right there to smother him, and it's not very often this season we have seen the 6'5" Robbins just almost seem belittled down low, but Mike Mitchell coming in 6'9", the junior. He's going to make it hard living for the Chieftains down low. Beach had it poked away by Hall, and he lets it roll out of bounds. Chieftains will inbound. Finding Poggi. Now the Beach. Just like Coach Jones said in our interview with him after the game on Tuesday, good ball movement by the Chieftains. Robbins coming again! Chieftains finding a way to make it work down low. First from Poggi, and now it's Robbins. Robbins looking to finish at the free throw line. Just comes up a little bit short. Owen Webb giving it back out to Hall. Now Hall sets up the offense. This is Broadus. Now the wing to Mitchell. Guarded by Wilson. Fast ball movement by the Stags. Getting it down low to Manning. His shot is up and good over Dallas Bond. And not much you can do there if you're Dallas Bond. It's just kind of the Miege definitely holding a height advantage over the Chieftains in this ball game. Down low in the paint. Now Chieftains swinging it. Poggi had a wide open lane, gets the extra pass to Bond. He tries to go up, can't draw the foul, but he's able to collect, trying to pass it back off the backboard. He'll say it stays down here with the Chieftains. I think that was one Poggi should have maybe held on to. He had a good lane to drive and maybe try to draw a foul, but like we've seen these Chieftains do all season long, very, very selfless. And now Zane Novotny, he checks in for Andrew Wilson. Now he inbounds it to Robbins. Robbins, three-pointers up, can't finish. And they're going to say last touch by Dallas Bond. And back to my previous thought. Coach Jones in the interview saying that it was these very same Bishop Miege Stags that outed them in their sub-state matchup last season, as that shot from Broadus was no good. So at that time, Miege was the 3 seed and Tongi was the 6 seed. Now this year they come in, Miege at the 1 and Tongi at the 2 seed. Tongi looking for a little bit of redemption. Finding Bond and a good look there. It looked like it was going to get into Robbins, but it was poked away last second. Here comes Miege back the other way with it. Manning's jump shot, good. And now Miege takes back the lead, 6-5 as we are under 2 minutes left to play here in the first. Stags looking to trap here, and a little bit too aggressive defense there from Xavier Hall. That's his first 13th foul on the Stags here, as Poggi's now going to get a breather as Wilson checks back into the ball game. Novotny looking to inbound, and he's going to find Bond. Now Bond lobbing it back to Novotny. Looking to dribble out of trouble here, and he's not able to. Outlet pass to Mitchell Jr., and Beach just has to draw the foul there. Not too much you can do there. Good job by Manning to get Novotny trapped and steal the ball, and he had Mitchell Jr. streaking up the court, and Beach tried to swipe it away, drawing the foul and making Miege going to have to earn it here, and that's exactly what Christian Bowen Webb does. And now Miege is starting to find their stride. Now Miege coming out a little bit of a press here. Chieftains getting it across the timeline. And another foul call here on Miege, and that's already 4 on them here. And that's number 2 on Xavier Hall, so he's responsible for half the foul calls here, as he's going to get checked out of the ball game. And Aiden Wing is going to check in. So far here in the first, 4 fouls for Miege compared to the Tonganoxie's 1. Beach trying to sling it down low to Wilson, and it doesn't work. And Mitchell was wide open again. And what do we have here? Are we going to have a, they call that a flagrant? And it looks like they're going to call that a technical foul here on Zane Novotny is, he was doing what just about any of us would do for, when you see Mark Mitchell Jr. charging down the lane, I just grab on and try to hold on for dear life as well. And free throws are good for Mitchell. That was Novotny's first foul of the ball game. Now Miege is going to get the inbounds down low as after finding themselves down early to the Chieftains, now we're starting to pull away 11-5. Chieftains had it poked away there, and Novotny trying to poke it away again, and another foul call on Novotny. So back-to-back foul calls here for Zane Novotny. Getting it down low. Mitchell going up over Robbins and is able to finish. Miege, largest lead of the night so far with 8. Beach trying to dribble through the double team and another foul call. I don't know what Miege is putting their hands up for. That's a foul call, guys. I'm sorry, but it is. And that's the second foul now on Mark Mitchell. 15th foul on Miege. And here we go. Here is Goliath himself checking in. Number 45, Tate Harbor. Got him listed down here at 7'3". The 7'3" senior out of Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Poggi's three-pointers up. Can't get the lucky bounce, but a good job by Robbins to get the rebound. Tamar Brown diving down for it. Good hustle and great by the Chieftains. Good effort there by Robbins and good effort by Tamar Brown diving on the floor and batting it out. Letting Wilson pick it up, and the Chieftains looking to reset on offense. Ten seconds left to play here. Who's going to take the shot for Tonganoxie? Wilson has the shot. He takes it. Can't finish, but easy putback for Heston Robbins underneath. Miege not going to get a shot off. And that concludes matter in the first quarter. Chieftains hanging tough with the Stags, 13-7 at the end of one. We'll be right back with the second quarter right after this. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance, local, independent, serving you.
With the First State Bank & Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank & Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Bishop Miege High School. Dylan Funk here bringing you tonight's coverage of sub-state action between the Stags and the Chieftains. 13-7 in favor of Bishop Miege, but Chieftains have to be very, very pleased with that first quarter as they are hanging tough here with Miege, and Manning making easy work down low as he gets the wide open look, and he leads all Miege scorers so far with 6. And for the Chieftains, it's been the Poggi and Robbins show, as Poggi has 3 and Robbins has 4. Chieftains looking to get a few more players involved here. Beach, NBA range. Can't quite finish. Manning going up strong to collect yet another rebound. And the turnover there from Miege. Manning wasn't expecting it. Poggi gets swatted from behind, but Tamar Brown is right there to collect. Nothing dirty about that at all. That was just a good chase down block by Manning. I'm not even sure if he got a hand on it. Maybe he just spooked Poggi, but nevertheless, Tamar Brown, Johnny on the spot, putting it right back up, and the Chieftains showing another turnover, but it gets away from Wilson, but they're going to say last touch by Miege. Ooh, and I'm sitting all the way on the other side of the court, so of course the official has the better view than I do, but That looked like it could have gone either way. Nevertheless, he'll stay here with the Chieftains as Robbins now checks in as Tamar Brown comes back to the bench for a breather. Miege getting a good screen, collapsing the defense. Poji for three. Good! The Chieftains have showed up to play tonight. Still a lot of ball game left, but the Chieftains are hanging right in there with Miege, and rebound no good, and shot no good. Poji going for the rebound, and that was Harbor and Robbins and Poji battling for it down low, and Poji almost had the perfect tip back in. They're going to say his foot was on the baseline, and now Miege is going to get a second chance here as he's putting two guys on Harbor down low. And now getting it into Manning. He goes to work, gets blocked by Robbins, and Wilson comes up with the rebound. I tell you, I wish I had my partner JR here with me tonight, because we were talking about the atmosphere at Tonganoxie High School last Tuesday and that sub-state matchup. Well, the crowd's not as big tonight, but it's almost just as much here. This is just a special atmosphere. It doesn't get much better than playoff basketball in Class 4A Kansas, especially when you're taking on the big dogs. Poji now driving, picks up his dribble, giving it to Beach, scoots his feet just a little bit too much, and that's another turnover. Christian Bowen Webb now checking into the ball game, bringing out Harbor. Let's see, we'll go to the bench. So Bond and Robbins breathing some relief down low, but they still got Manning and Mitchell Jr. Manning down low. Ball finds its way over here near side to Hall, and now he gives it back to Broadus. Quick in and out action. Hall's three-pointer no good, but a good rebound by Mitchell. He goes up, foul, and count it. Mark Mitchell Jr. just dominating on the boards. That time collecting the offensive rebound and going back up with it. Drawing the foul on the way up, and now he has a chance to finish the three-point play, as that will be Robbins' first foul. Fourth team foul on Tonganoxie as they find themselves now down 18-12. Swinging here to Poji, and he's going to drive. Good dish. Can't finish on the bucket, though, is Beach. And oh, no, and here we go again. Mitchell. Can we get a travel? Can we not get a travel? Can we get a travel? No. Okay. Well. Nevertheless, I guess count the basket for Mitchell, and my goodness, anywho, Mitchell able to finish at the free throw line, now taking the lead back up to 9 for Miege. There's Poji with it. And dribbling behind his back, and Beach was right there to take it from, I don't know if we count that as a steal or not, but nevertheless, Poji getting the screen from Robbins, pulls the trigger, no good, and the shooting woes are starting to continue here for the Chieftains, as we've seen it in the game against Lansing and then this past Tuesday against Eudora, shooting under 35% in both of those ball games. And now we get the travel. And now Coach Jones is going to take a full timeout here. We will go ahead and take that with them. 21-12, Bishop Miege over the Chieftains. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
And welcome back to Bishop Miege High School. Tonganoxie coming out of the full timeout. Find themselves down 9. Looking to cut into the deficit here as we are approaching 4 minutes left to go here before both teams will go into the halftime locker room. Good pass down low to Bond as he got open from Mitchell. Not sure what happened to Mitchell Jr. down low, but Dallas Bond just got wide open. And the good entry pass and the good finish for number 15. Chieftains now looking for a stop here. Trying to lob it up to Manning, and nobody was home. And here come the Chieftains the other way with it. Novotny now giving it to Boji. Little rope-a-dope up top. Now it's Wilson getting the screen. Now back to Novotny. Bombs away. No good. And last touch by Xavier Hall. And yes, folks, we can get calls too. Miege has gotten some calls and we've gotten some calls. It's all right. It's not going to hurt anybody. So last touch by Hall, and now Novotny's going to inbound it here for the Chieftains. So he's going to lob it up to Beach and now to Wilson. Back to Novotny. A little bit of a head fake drive. Jumper, 15-footer. Good. Good dribble drive there by Novotny. He was wide open at the stripe, and a good jumper sinking it. Now down low to Manning. Floaters up. No good. Now Chieftains looking to get closer. Wilson finding Bond. Now swinging it far side to Novotny. Giving it to Beach. Now he's looking. Now he gives it back to his cousin. And just like we knew coming into this game, it was going to be hard for the Chieftains to get any offense going down low. So if the Chieftains wanted any chance tonight, their perimeter shooters were going to have to show up and make shots. Chieftains have managed to get some work down below. But nevertheless, the three-point shooting has yet to show up. Let's see if they can get it going here. Beach now slinging it back over to Novotny. Now Beach collecting the defense back up and the switch as he's taken on by Manning. And now to Novotny getting it down low to Robbins, and yes, thank you. We will take that foul call. Christian Bowen Webb down low as he tried to steal it away. That's his first 16th foul on Miege. One more, and they will put the Chieftains in the 1-on-1 bonus for the remainder of this first half. Novotny now looking for somebody tipped by Mitchell, but Bond was right there, and there's number 7. And that is the third. Is that the third on? That is the third on Xavier Hall. So the 6-foot junior in foul trouble here, and Aiden Wings now got to check in. And Xavier Hall's going to go to the bench. Chieftains now in the 1-on-1 bonus. This could be crucial. Got to make your free throws here as Bond calls bank on his first. Looking to make it 2 for 2. Strong off the heel. Robbins can't quite tip it out. And Mitchell Jr. brings it across the timeline. Now he gives it to Broadus. No look pass to Mitchell, swinging it quickly back out to Wayne. Now back out to Broadus. His three-pointer is up and good. And just like that, the Chieftain momentum gets sliced for now. Now the Chieftains looking to regroup here. Giving it to Beach. Driving baseline and stops, drops. And can't let it finish. Pochi had it, but then had it poked away. And now it's Bowen Webb back the other way from Mitchell. And just when the Chieftains start to get close in this game, Miege goes on a spurt as they take their lead now back up to 9, 26-17 as we are approaching the final minute of play. Pochi's jumper from the elbow is good. Swinging it out, Broadus again. Got Pochi up on his feet, but now he gives it inside to Mitchell. Picks up his dribble. Bowen Webb drives in. Jump shot. Good. Both teams trading jump shots now. And no! I'm going to say when Novotny passed that back to Pochi, it was an over and back violation, giving the ball right back to Bishop Miege as Wilson now checks in for Novotny. Approaching the final 30 seconds here of the ball game. Coach Sykes just giving his team the play he wants, and they are going to hold on to it for the final shot here, looking to take their lead to double digits. All right, now let's start to play some basketball as Broadus now gives it to Bowen Webb. Far side Mitchell, back to Broadus. Wing, Bowen Webb, shorts, but good rebound underneath by Manning as he's able to put it up as time expires, and that is not how the Chieftains wanted to finish the first half. They go into the locker room down by 11, 30-19 to Bishop Miege. We'll be right back with the Community National Bank halftime show. Right after this, you're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawsgrooming.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
To be successful on the field or the court, you need a quality team. To be successful in the real estate game, you need the team at Whitebirch Properties Realty Executives in Tonganoxie. Amanda, Brianna, and Joanna make up this team of like-minded individuals with the goal of making the home buying and selling process enjoyable and stress-free. The team at Whitebirch Properties is in it to win it. Stop by and put together your game plan at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007.
The halftime show tonight is brought to you by Community National Bank at Tonganoxie. Community-minded, community-strong. Community National Bank is a small-town bank with big-time capabilities. For a full range of banking services, visit Community National at 231 North Main Street or online at communitynationalbank.net. And we are back here live on site at Bishop Miege High School. Dylan Funk here, and we are currently at halftime as the Chieftains are trailing Bishop Miege 30-19. And while Miege are up by 11 right now, it has honestly been a much closer game than that through most of the first and second quarters, as Tongi came out of the gates and hold a 1-point lead a couple of times over Miege, and then Miege would kind of go on a run, and then Tongi would go on a run, and that's kind of all it's been, back and forth. Multiple couple of lead changes, but ever since for the second quarter, since Miege would go up by 9, the Chieftains would get back within about 2 or 3, and then Miege would go on another spurt and go up by 8 or 9, and it's just kind of been back and forth, and that is how we find ourselves here at halftime. Tongi almost got the stop here as Boeing Webb put up a three-pointer. It was short, and Manning was able to out-muscle Robbins down low, and he was able to get the rebound and put it right back up for an easy 2-point basket as time was expiring, giving Miege the 11-point lead that they sit on right now. Chieftains have been doing, as bad as well as they could probably be doing for, coming into this game. I think Coach Jones has to be very pleased with the way his squad has been playing. Been very patient on offense, swinging the ball around. They're not trying to force anything. There was a couple times they tried to force it down low early, and Manny got a couple of steals off of them, but after that they were able to clean that up, able to kind of swing the ball around, be patient, find the openings. They've hit some three-pointers. They've hit some good jump shots. They're definitely going to have to keep that up here in the second half and maybe shoot a little bit better from beyond the range. They have not been shooting very well as far as that goes. As far as Miege, maybe not the contest that they might have been looking for tonight. As we know, I can look back on their schedule, and they have been steamrolling opponents all season long, but now they sit here. Even though it's an 11-point lead, I would still think that Coach Zeik and his squad have got to be a little displeased with their performance. A little bit of sloppiness here and there, but nevertheless able to do just enough to kind of have a halftime lead over Tonganoxie, but we still got a whole second half to go. And if you're the Chieftains, we talked about it with Coach Jones on Tuesday. He knows coming into this game, he knows who Miege are, he knows what they do, and he knows what they're about, and that's state championships. It's, as you can see, if you look over across, I mean, there are state banners hung up all around this gym. I'm setting my back on one, as a matter of fact, so I apologize to the EKL sub-state and 5A state champions of 1996 in boys baseball, but I needed a place to set up. With that being said, we will take one more quick break here, and we'll be right back with the rest of the Community National Bank halftime show. You're watching Chieftains basketball at Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. That's why they are continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie, like Blast Ball, Safe Sitter, Summer Theater, and more. Registration is now open for baseball and softball until April 2nd. For more information or to get registered, go to tongirec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
And welcome back to Bishop Miege High School. Dylan Funk bringing you tonight's coverage of round 2 of sub-state basketball action in Class 4A. Both these teams playing this past Tuesday night, and Tonganoxie coming out with a 1-point victory, 37-36 over the Eudora Cardinals to earn the right to be here. And the Stags, they took care of business when they played host to the 4-seed Baldwin Bulldogs as they beat them 80-something to 20. So it was a massacre, nevertheless. But after that first half of action, it looks like the Chieftains are calling on Miege's bluff so far, and they have battled. That is what I'm going to say to recap that first half. The Chieftains have come, they have fought hard, and they have battled for the first 2 quarters, and they got 2 more quarters to give it everything they have for the rest of their lives here, and especially for some of these seniors here. You know, you got Robbins, Poggi, Bond, Beach, Brown, Washington, Simpson, you name it. You know, it's win or go home for these seniors, and it's win or go home for the Chieftains as a whole. So winner of this game will go on next week to play in the next round of the playoffs. To stay updated on that, you can follow Keisha online. That's KSHSAA.com, and they will have all the updated brackets for the next round of playoff action. I would assume it will probably be up over the weekend, if not late tonight, early tomorrow morning, after all 2 rounds of sub-state action is covered on the boys' side. The girls still have one more day to go, as all the girls' teams that made it to the second round will be playing tomorrow. Getting ready to start the second half here. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, you'll find personalized coverage designed for you. As an agency, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. Both teams out on the court. Both teams starting 5 back out. Wilson to inbound, and he bounces it into Riley Beach, and we are underway here with second half action. Chieftains looking to cut into the deficit early here. Wilson has it near side, guarded by Bowen Webb. Now kicking it back up to Beach. He resets the offense. Xavier Hall, number 2 here, following Beach around on the court. Got to be careful. He's sitting on 3 fouls right now, so if he gets one more in the early going here in the third, he will more than likely be sitting on the bench until probably about midway in the fourth quarter. Wilson now calling from the screen to Robbins, driving in on Broadus. Good defense. Now Poggi driving. Wilson for 3, just a little too strong, and he sent up by Manning, but Mitchell wasn't ready for it, and now Wilson firing again. Still can't quite finish, and Bond was there to collect, but it took one extra bounce off the front iron, and now Miege is coming back the other way with it. Oh, that was very close after airmailing the first 3 from Wilson. I thought he corrected on the second one, but still not good. And that 3-pointer from Hall was no good as well. It was rebounded by Robbins, and now he gives it to Beach. Again, pretty good crowd tonight on both sides. Tonganoxie definitely coming out representing. Again, the times of COVID, this gym would be packed on both sides, but we're making the best of what we can, and that's kind of been the story all season long, as the Chieftains are looking to get something going here on the offensive end, but this Miege defense is pretty serious. Now the lob inside to Robbins, and he's surrounded by some trees out there, and Robbins throws it away. Still looking for our first points here in the second half, and Boeing Webb can't get it, but another good rebound by Manning. He goes up and over Bond and Robbins, and maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut on that one. Miege now with their largest lead of the evening. Poggi couldn't find anyone to pass to and kind of put up a sloppy shot there, and now here comes Miege, fast and furious, back the other way. Boeing Webb trying to give it back to Manning. It's bounced around and ends up in the hands of Poggi, and now he brings it across the timeline. And these Tonganoxie shooters, it is slim pickings down low, so these perimeter shooters, you got, right here as Beach puts it up and he can't quite connect. Chieftains are going to have to start making a couple more of those shots here in the second half if they want any chance. Now downside, Mitchell Jr. tried to drive in on Robbins. Now it goes back out. Now it's Manning with it back again, driving and just making it look easy. As he has 10 on the evening. It has been all Miege here as we are approaching the halfway mark in the third. Good job finding Robbins down low. He goes up with it, and Taj Manning right there to reject it. His second block on Robbins this evening. Miege now starting to find her stride. And Coach Jones is now going to take a full timeout here. We're going to go ahead and take that with him as he tries to get the Chieftains to regroup. 36-19 in the third. Stags over the Chieftains. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. That's why they are continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie, like Blast Ball, Safe Sitter, Summer Theater, and more. Registration is now open for baseball and softball until April 2nd. For more information or to get registered, go to tongirec.org or call the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission at 913-845-3502.
And welcome back here to Bishop Miege High School. Dylan Funk bringing you tonight's coverage of playoff basketball. And Chieftains turn it over, but a good recovery from Zane Novotny, and he's able to chase it down on the baseline. They're going to say his tippy toe was right there on the corner, so he'll stay down here with Miege after all. Chieftains still looking for their first points here in the second half, and Miege has opened up the second half on a 8-0 run, as that is another basket there for Taj Manning, as he has just been dominant down low. And the 6'7" junior, he has just been having his way. Chieftains definitely need some perimeter shooting here, and Beach is able to draw the foul there on Boeing Webb. That'll be his second. That's going to be the first team foul on Miege here in the half. Remember, they put the Chieftains in the bonus with just a little over 2 minutes left to go in the second half, so Miege looking to clean up on the fouls. Bond trying to get it downside of Robbins, and they're going to call that foul on Mark Mitchell. That's going to be his third. So now a couple of Stags now and some potential foul trouble. Mitchell late on that one. Poggi puts it up and is short off the iron, but a good rebound by Bond, giving it to Novotny, and that could be the spark the Chieftains have needed. Zane Novotny getting his first three-pointer of the evening. and looking to bring the Chieftains back into this ball game. Bowen Webb catches it, drives, now giving it to Mitchell. He goes up and slams it. Novotny trying to answer, wedge between the backboard and the heel. Broadus comes up with the rebound. Now the Stags come back the other way. Hall has it, and he gets swatted by Robbins, but we're going to have a foul call. Again, it is just something at the Kansas 4A high school level. You don't see too many players playing above the rim. And it is just a sight to see when you're in person at a live high school basketball game and you see players that are rising up and throwing them down like that. It is just something to see. As Xavier Hall is able to make his first free throw. As Andrew Wilson checks back into the ball game for Tonganoxie, bringing out Blake Poggi. And with that free throw from Hall, he now extends the Miege lead up to 20. So in a blink of an eye, the Stags have really started to pull away in this ball game, and the Chieftains are going to need an answer here. Good extra pass from Novotny as he got the defense to swarm around him. The nice bounce pass down low. And the good easy finish. 2s and 4s across the scoreboard. 42-24 is favor of the Stags. Tongi looking to get a stop here and start building up some points. Bowen Webb three-pointer, as he says, not on my watch, and adds on another three for Bishop Miege. Up across to Wilson. Now he's giving it back out to Beach and down inside to Robbins as he threads the needles. Backs down on Mitchell and puts it up. A little too strong off the backboard, but Chieftains are going to get a second chance at it. And now Aiden Wing and Tate Harbor check in for Miege as Blake Poggi checks back in for Tonganoxie, giving Dallas Bond a breather. He has been busting his tail down low all night long. Him and Robbins both having to deal with not only Manning but Mitchell Jr. Robbins shot over the 7-3 behemoth, no good, and now here comes Miege back the other way. Wilson trying to draw the offensive foul, and it does! Yeah, not so good when a call doesn't go your way, is it? I know, it sucks. Chieftains now looking to capitalize here on the other end. And now Broadus coming away with the steal and the easy finger roll. Down on the other end, silencing this Tonganoxie crowd. Down inside to Robbins again. Wilson up and no good. Good hustle by Poggi, and he bounced it off of Broadus, and they'll stay down here with Tonganoxie. And by the way, number 23 is Novotny, not Beach. Sorry, I got the Miege broadcast crew right next to me. They've been saying Zane Novotny is Beach all night long, and I'm tired of hearing it. Yeah, 23. Let's play basketball. Here we go. Wilson inbounds it to Robbins. Catch and shoot. Good! Chieftains still down by 20, but starting to find their stride here. Now they need some stops. Under 40 seconds now, and looks like Miege is going to hold on to the ball, try to take the final shot here in the third quarter. Broadus now giving it to Bowen Webb. Broadus taking a couple of jab steps, now putting it on the floor. He gets the play call. Here comes Broadus dribbling it near side. Easy find the Manning foul. Count the jam. My goodness, is this a I feel like I'd be watching KU right now. That is a nasty slam. Again, just playing above the rim. You rarely see it at the high school level here in Kansas, but Miege has at least two of the players here tonight. Manning has shown it just there, and the early slam from Mitchell Jr. Now the Chieftains under 10 seconds. They'll get the final shot in the third quarter. Near side wing to Wilson. Three-pointer up, too strong. Falls in the hands of Manning. And it's not going to count. Nevertheless, going into the fourth quarter, Chieftains need some work to get done, as they are down 50-27 to Bishop Miege. You're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawsgrooming.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
And welcome back here to Bishop Miege High School. Dylan Funk bringing you tonight's coverage of sub-state action between the Stags and the Chieftains. After a close battle in the first half, third quarter belonged to Miege as they purely dominated, and they now have a lead 50-27 over Tonganoxie. And official right on top of that one as she calls a travel on Bowen Webb, and Chieftains need to capitalize on just about every opportunity they get here left in the fourth quarter. I realize I keep getting my scoreboard camera cables seem to be malfunctioning tonight as Bond cannot finish underneath. Bowen Webb was right there to take a swat at it. Just like that, Miege turns the ball right back over. Let me get the score and the time back on the clock here. And a deep three there. No good for Tonganoxie, and Navani almost came away with the steal on that one. Good work there by the junior. 50-27, Bishop Miege, excuse me. 7:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh my goodness, okay, here we go. As you folks may or may not see the scoreboard there right in your shot. Again, I apologize about that. I'm fixing it here on the fly as good defense there by the Chieftains forced the 10-second violation. And now we're going to have a timeout from Bishop Miege. And this should fix. There we go. Looks like we got the issue under control here as Coach Zeitz has given the officials an earful down in the huddle, and we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout here. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go ahead and just keep it here since Tonganoxie is officially through here. And you know, for Coach Jones' squad, I would just be telling my boys right now, you guys just got to go out and and play for each other. You know, you're in a little bit of a hole right now. You're down 50-27 to the juggernaut Bishop Miege Stags in their home court, and you know, and if things don't go our way here in the next 6:51, then you know we're all going home at the end of the night. So at this point, you just got to go out there and play. What do we have? What do we have to lose? And just take the Stags all the way down to the final buzzer. Give it the best fight that you've ever given. Getting all okays from the official here, and now Novotny inbounds it to Beach, and let's see if the Chieftains can start to get the offensive spark back that we've seen them maintain so many times this season, especially during that hot streak when they were just winning for about, oh my, it was about a month and a half. They lost in the opening round in the Tonga Invitational Basketball Tournament back all the way in January. On January 19th, they lost that night to Holton, and then they went from then to all the way to last Friday without a loss on their record. And a big part of that reason is for the historic season they've had all year long is their great perimeter shooting, and they've hit a little bit of a wall in the past couple of games, and tonight it's starting to show as Miege is starting to pull away. And Tonganoxie is going to need some answers here. Beach, good find to Poggi, going up and under and can't quite finish. And a good rebound by Mitchell Jr. Now he's bringing it up, and let's see who they call this foul on. I think that was on Andrew Wilson checking into the ball game for Tonganoxie, bringing out Dallas Bond. And I was waiting to see if they called that on either Bond or Robbins, because I heard 5, but I didn't know if it was 1-5 or 5. Nevertheless, I'll keep an eye on that. But here's Xavier Hall now, and Manning throwing it down again, but not before he just bull rushes Wilson. And yes, this is not football. You can't just run over people. I'm sorry. It's in the rules. We ought to know about it. They were made like, God, how far is Lawrence from here? Robin, straight away, three-pointer. Get the bounce. Can't quite get it. Looked like it might have gotten an extra bounce off the front iron to go in, but the rim not feeling so courteous on Tonganoxie's end. And now we're going to have a foul call here on Blake Poggi. That's his first. As Bond now checks back into the ball game, bringing out Zane Novotny. Bronis able to lob it into Mitchell Jr. Now back to Bronis. Bronis, and looked like he had it poked away there, and Beach was right there to collect, and Beach trying to sing it over to Wilson, and now it was poked away by Hall. Now he's driving alley-oop. My goodness. Bishop Miege is going to do what Bishop Miege does, and they just have some extravagant athletes on their team, and that is what I'm going to leave it as. As Miege is starting to put this thing in cruise control as Beach comes up short again on the three, but a good rebound underneath by Bond. He goes up, contested, and now Chieftains getting a third chance. Robbins can't quite finish. Bodies falling all down to the floor. And let's see what the final call down here is, as it looks like it's going to be Miege basketball, as they're going to call that foul on Dallas Bond. So that was his first. And just good effort down low. Bond was there putting up a shot and battling to get the second rebound, and then Robbins got involved there, and then Beach was flying in, and bodies were flying hitting the floor. It's great competitiveness. And now Manning driving, and we're going to have another foul call here on Tonganoxie. So back-to-back quick fouls here on Dallas Bond, as that's now his second. And now a little bit of chippiness here between Dallas Bond and Taj Manning. Stags looking to extend their lead to 30 here Broing has it, drives in, and good defense there by Poggi to force them back out and reset the offense. And, just now getting it to Hall, and now Miege is just kind of playing a little game of keep away as Hall now driving right by Tamar Brown and drawing the foul. And that's the 7th foul on the Tonganoxie Chieftains here in this half, so I'll put Miege in the 1-on-1 bonus for the remaining 4:03 left. First free throw is up and good from Xavier Hall, the 6-foot junior. Now on the way with the second and good. Chieftains are going to need a lot to fall their way here, and so we are now under 4 minutes, and the deficit is getting close to 30. And Broadus now, and went up with 2 hands, and now he's going right back over to Poggi, and now they're jawing at each other here. He must feel so brave. Nevertheless, Chieftains now coming back with it. Tamar Brown putting up a 3-pointer and rattling it home. Tamar Brown. Chieftains not going down without a fight here. Bowen Webb, catch and shoot, good from 3-point range. Miege has officially busted this game wide open. Now, Coach Jones coming out with almost a full line change, and it looks like Coach Jones bringing out as you see Tonganoxie giving the round of applause here to the seniors being pulled out of the game. As those Poggi, Beach, Robbins, and Bond were the seniors out on the floor, and the other 3 seniors on this ball squad, Tamar Brown, Will Washington, and Tylen Simpson are out on the court along with Wilson and Novotny. Both are going to be key pieces for Coach Jones and his squad come next season. Coach Zeich doing the exact same, kind of putting in the reserves for his game, so. And a good job. I believe that was Tamar Brown down there. It was, drawing the offensive foul. Now one by one they're going to come out as Mikey Conroy is going to check in, bringing out the senior Tamar Brown as he gets embraced by Coach Jones on the sideline. And this was a sight that I was hoping I wouldn't have to report on as well. Washington lets it fly just a little strong off the iron, and just about every game he's gotten in this season, he is always, as soon as he gets it and he gets a decent look from 3-point range, he lets it fly, and I hope the young man can knock one down here as we are in the final 150 left to go in this season. 3-pointer up and no good there, and off the backboard, and it'll be Chieftain basketball, and now as it looks like Caleb Clark and Ben Farrar will check in, and that'll bring out Tylen Simpson and Will Washington, and that now rounds out the curtain calls for all the seniors here on this team. And again, I know what it's like to be on the other end of having a great historic regular season and only to get your heart ripped out by a team in the playoffs that, quite frankly, probably you shouldn't be playing. But I know my best buddy from back in high school, Grayson Gilbert. He's listening to this broadcast. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. And there might be more of you out there that know exactly what I'm talking about. And, and it just hurts. And down low, and that's about the best that we've seen from the 7-3 behemoth Tate Harbor from tonight. And Ben Farrar letting it fly, coming up just a little short. And now that'll kind of round out the rest of the key players for Miege's bench as they will be moving on in the tournament. And Harbor again down low, and that time good defense there by Tonganoxie, dishing it back up to Zane Novotny. It's just a little bit too much heat on that one, and take a good look at what's out on the floor, because this is the future for this Tonganoxie team, but that is next season. And this season comes to an unfortunate, heartbreaking loss to the Bishop Miege Stags for the second year in a row, getting bounced out of sub-state play for the Chieftains, but nevertheless a historic season for Coach Jones and his squad. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back with more in the SNS Body post-game show as the Chieftains fall 63-30 to the Bishop Miege Stags. Keep it here because you're watching Chieftains basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
State Bank and Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank and Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com. A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at S&SAutoandBody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Post-game show tonight is brought to you by S&S Body Shop. Since 1972, S&S Body Shop has been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at SNSAutoandBody.com or call 913-369-3193. And we are back here at Bishop Miege High School as time has expired and the Stags are moving on, and the Chieftains for the second year in a row are going home thanks to the Bishop Miege Stags, bouncing them out of sub-state action as they come out victorious 63-30 tonight over Tonganoxie. I can go all on and on tonight about how we all know how Miege operates and we know the advantages they have, but that's it is what it is. But I'm not gonna talk about them. I want to talk about us. I want to talk about this great season that the Tonganoxie Chieftains have had. It has been a while since Tonganoxie basketball has been taken seriously, and I know for at least even from when I was going to school and I was growing up, I had always known, our high school, the Tonganoxie high school basketball team to kind of be the laughing stock of the league, and it took a couple of coaches to get there, but after the year I graduated, they hired Phil Jones, and that was probably one of the best decisions that Tonganoxie basketball has made in quite some time. With just a matter of 3 years, Coach Jones has taken this basketball team from laughing stock, to almost 4A contenders, for at the start of the season, a lot of the pundits kind of had Tonganoxie hanging in there, 500 record. You know, they'll get to sub-state, but they're not going to make any noise. Nothing like that. So in perfect response to that, they came out, had one of the best seasons that they've had in a long time, 14-4 in the regular season, and on top of all of that, winning their first league title in 35 years. 35 years. I don't care, it's, some might look back on this and say, it's not a sub-state title and it's not a state title, but, their time is coming. It takes a lot to turn a program around and build them into, a successful program, and that is exactly what Coach Jones is doing right now. In year 3, he's gotten Tonganoxie. Last year, he got him to the sub-state against Miege, and then this year, he got him to the second round of the sub-state, and unfortunately came up short again to Miege. And, it's just like the great Ric Flair once said to all my wrestling fans out there, to be the man, you got to beat the man, and that's exactly what it is in 4A. Miege, they're the top dogs, and, until there's some type of reclassification or, if the private schools build their own league under Keisha, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not the expert on all of that, but, this is pretty much what it's going to be like for quite a while. So it's kind of Bishop Miege is the measuring stick in 4A. But nevertheless, Chieftains coming up just a little bit short tonight, but they gave it their all as they fought well in the first half and just unfortunately weren't able to produce quite enough in the second half, and Miege found their stride, and at the end of the day, Miege is moving on and Tonganoxie is going home. And I just want to say for both the boys and girls, and I speak on behalf of my partner John Roshkov as well, when I say this, it has been our absolute pleasure to be following the boys and girls varsity basketball teams at home, on the road, no matter where it was, whether if it was rescheduled because of weather, because of COVID, whatever it was, we were always there, and it was always our pleasure being there because it was a great season. And thank you to all of our student athletes and most importantly the seniors for coming out and playing the season and giving us something to look forward to a couple nights a week to come out and cover the games. And with that being said, that puts an end to the 2020-2021 basketball season. Winter sports are starting to wrap up here in Tonganoxie, and we will be off until the start of spring sports. So baseball, softball, girls soccer, might even throw in a track meet somewhere in there. BJ, I don't know. We'll see. But until then, be sure to be following Tonganoxie High School on Facebook and Twitter. You can stay updated on all the latest of whatever spring activities and all their schedules and deadlines. And you can always follow us at Tonganoxie Sports Live on Facebook and Twitter as well and stay up to date on all of our broadcasts. So until next time, alongside my partner John Roshcom, my great pal here, Dennis Drennan, here running camera for me the past couple of nights. Thank you again, pal. My partner JR, and all of us at the Harris Media Services, I am Dylan Funk signing off and saying good night from Bishop Miege, and we will see you all again in the spring.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by Brothers Market, Community National Bank, Midwest Chiropractic Center, SNS Auto Body, The White Birch Agency Realty Executives, Physical Therapy Solutions, First State Bank and Trust, the Tonganoxie Recreation Commission, and Wizard of Paws. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.